I'm Aqua Alex, and you're watching Aqua Alex Live. Let's learn about tropical fish today. Hello, tropical fish keepers. Welcome to a very special edition of Aqua Alex Live right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I'm your host, Aqua Alex. Today, I proudly present to you a special Thanksgiving episode of Aqua Alex Live. Thanksgiving is only 1 day and a half away. Thanksgiving is taking place this Thursday, and I'm sure we are all looking forward to spending time with our loved ones and having a delicious dinner. But tonight and tomorrow, as well as Thursday, we are all probably going to take time to reflect what we are thankful for. So today I figured on this episode of Aqua Alex Live and on this Aqua Alex Top 10, I would count down 10 things I think aquarium hobbyists should be thankful for. And all 10 things I mentioned today are what I am thankful for and what I think every other fish keeper should be thankful for as well. I think this is going to be a very beneficial episode and also a very fun episode. So before we begin, I want to say thank you to everybody that is taking the time to watch this video, whether you're watching this video live as it's happening right now, or if you're watching the video in the replay. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. All right, so I'm going to start today's show by asking all of my viewers, what are you thankful for in the aquarium hobby? Let me know in the comments or in the live chat on YouTube. Now, if you are a person that wants to come on the video live on air and tell me what you are thankful for, you are more than welcome to do that as well. You can also come live during the show by clicking the link in the video description, which is on Facebook and YouTube. And let me show you the link. It's actually this StreamYard link right here. All you need to do is click on it and then put your name and allow access to your camera, and you'll be able to tell me what you're thankful for in the aquarium hobby. All right, so I'll wait for some comments or someone to come on the show to talk about what they're thankful for the in the aquarium hobby. But in the meantime, let's get the show started. Here are the 10 things that I am thankful for as an aquarium hobbyist, and some of the things I think every aquarium hobbyist should be thankful for. It is in no particular order. They are all of the same importance. They're just 10 things that every fish keeper should be thankful for. All right. Coming in at number 10 is the internet. The internet has been very beneficial to the aquarium hobby. Now, on the opposite side, it can be said that the internet has been somewhat detrimental in the aquarium hobby, but on the most part, it has been very beneficial for fish keepers like myself. You've got Google, which you can use when you're at the local fish store and you see a particular fish species you've never seen before, and you want to learn a lot about that particular fish species. Well, you can whip out your smartphone, open up Google, and type in the name of the fish that you see on the aquarium, and you can learn a lot about that fish. You can learn how big they get, their care requirements, and you can see if that fish is the right fish for you or not. There's also Facebook, and Facebook has a lot of wonderful Facebook fish groups. Most of these fish groups are very nice fish groups to be in. There's a lot of passionate fish keepers on there that will share their knowledge of tropical fish and help answer your questions. Yes, it is true. There are some bad Facebook fish groups out there that will belittle and attack beginners and other fish keepers who disagree with their opinions. But for the most part, a majority of the Facebook fish groups are really, really good. And I love some of the Facebook fish groups that I'm on. Then, of course, there's YouTube. There's some wonderful YouTube fish keepers out there. Some of them that come to mind is Ohio Fish Rescue. They take you behind the scenes of their monster fish aquariums and their rescue efforts that they undergo. There's Mike Terrell from Off the Deep End Aquatics. Big fan of his YouTube channel. There's also, let's see, who else is out there? Steve Poland Aquatics, Rachel O'Leary. There's, of course, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I have some amazing tropical fish videos, such as Aqua Alex Live. There's Paul Cafaro. There's a whole lot of fish keepers out there on YouTube that have YouTube channels. And for the most part, a lot of them are very knowledgeable and well experienced in the aquarium hobby. But when I look up fish videos on YouTube, it is to see other people's aquariums and learn about a particular species of fish that I'm interested in getting. And that is what I use YouTube for. And luckily for me, there are a plethora of fish keeping YouTube channels out there. And there are still tropical fish forums out there to this day. You got saltwater fish forums, you got monster fish keepers. All of those websites are beneficial for the aquarium hobby. So the internet is a great thing to have for the aquarium hobby, and we should all be very thankful for that. Okay, so Steve's Aquatics in the house. Shout out to Steve for joining the show. Thank you, Steve, for tuning in. And Steve says, I'm thankful that my wife hasn't kicked me out of the house for having 30 aquariums. That's a great thing to be thankful for. I can't imagine having that many aquariums. I definitely would love to have 30 aquariums because then I could have a wide variety of different fish species. I could have freshwater, saltwater, community fish, nano fish. So something to think about in the future. Instead of limiting myself to just one aquarium, I could have a multiple variety of aquariums, and I think it'll make my aquarium hobby more fun. So maybe next year at this time, I'll be talking about having multiple aquariums. So I definitely agree with you on that. Very, very good statement. All right, so let's get to our next thing to be thankful for. Now that we know that fish keepers should be thankful for the internet. So coming in at number 9, one of my personal favorite things about the tropical fish hobby, and that is independently run and owned local fish stores and online fish stores. Let's talk about local fish stores first. These are the fish stores that are owned by genuine fish hobbyists. I'm not talking about chain pet stores like Petco or PetSmart or Pet Supermarket or Pet Supplies Plus. Those all have benefits to the aquarium hobby because in a pinch, you can run to that store and buy water conditioner, aquarium supplies, fish food, and they also have aquariums, brand new aquariums on sale. But the fish store is the only place where you can go and get actual knowledge because 9 times out of 10, the aquarium store owner is a fish keeper at heart, and he will have experience in keeping tropical fish. And most of the employees at the locally run and owned local fish stores are going to be knowledgeable on tropical fish species they sell as well. So one of the benefits of going to an independently run and owned local fish store is not only you'll have a wider variety of aquarium supplies and aquarium sizes. For example, I believe the biggest tank that Petco and PetSmart sell is a 125 gallon. Your local fish store can get your 220s, your 300 and larger. But most importantly, your independently run and owned local fish stores will have access to a plethora of aquarium species, both wild caught and captive raised. While pet stores like Petco and PetSmart only carry the common selling bread and butterfish that are great for beginners and aimed towards beginners, your local fish store will have everything from those bread and butter species to the more exotic designer species and the more rare fish. So your local fish store will have things like gold nugget plecos, fancy plecos, freshwater stingrays, datnoids, arowanas, and on the saltwater side, they'll have all the other exotic fish species like gobies, tangs, and things of that nature. So I know that in some areas in the country where people are living in small towns, there aren't as many independently run and owned local fish stores because they're in a small town that only has a chain pet store like a Petco or a PetSmart. And that's where the online fish stores come in handy. Places like Live Aquaria, places like TangledUpInCichlids.com, Aquascape Online, and other online fish stores. They are perfect for people in small towns that don't have access to tropical fish stores that are local. So on the online fish stores, you'll find rare species as well as species that Petco and PetSmart don't carry. So I think more thankful about these fish stores and support them more than they support Petco and PetSmart. Let's keep them in business. A lot of these independently run fish stores are going out of business because of Petco and PetSmart and a little bit of online. But if we continue to support the independently run and owned fish stores, they will continue to stay in business. For example, today I went to my fish store and I bought a big bottle of Prime. It was on sale for $12 and it had like 30% more in it. It's a special variant and it was only $12. That same bottle is at PetSmart for $15. So I saved myself $3. And I also got a Synodontis decoris catfish today, also known as the clown squeaker catfish, which you will never find at a Petco or PetSmart. All right. So coming in at number 8, everything an aquarium hobbyist should have. And I learned this in July when I lost an entire aquarium. And that is this aquarium water conditioner. Now, this is going to save your fish if you live in an area that has bad tap water, like I do. My tap water has a lot of chemicals added to it to prevent bad bacteria from entering human bodies. And it also has chlorine in it. So, water conditioner gets rid of chlorine and it makes your tap water safe for fish. Now, I actually don't use this brand. This is a brand that my dad gave to me. He uses this, but I don't use it. I use C-Chem Prime. C-Chem Prime is very beneficial when doing water changes because it takes out ammonia and it reduces nitrates and nitrites. But this is also very useful. You can absolutely use Tetra AquaSafe Plus during water changes. I'm probably going to use the rest of this tomorrow when I do my 75% water change. And then I'll use the Prime that I have. But it's always important to have aquarium water conditioner on hand because if you don't, and you don't add it, and you're adding that tap water in, then you're most likely going to lose a lot of your fish like I did back in July of this year. So I am forever thankful for aquarium water conditioner. Every week I buy a bottle of Prime, and I have so much Prime now that it is in my aquarium. A lot of bottles are in my aquarium cabinet, which is great. So I should be well equipped until December. So aquarium water conditioner is a must-have for every aquarium hobbyist, unless you have perfect water, perfect tap water from your city or town. All right. Steve has another great thing to be thankful for. And Steve says, I'm thankful for the Florida fish farms that breed rare endangered fish from across the world so that we don't strip the native lands from these fish species. Very well said. A very good point. And I definitely agree 100% with you. And that's one of the best things about living in Florida is I have access to a lot of awesome fish species, both captive bred and wild caught, which is awesome. So sorry about my brother in the background. He's just trying to put my puppy away, Brandy the Beagle. She's interested in seeing what I'm doing, but I'm doing a live stream right now. All right, coming in at number 7. Next thing aquarium hobbyists should be very thankful for, and that is the Python water changer. Now, there's also an Aqueon brand out there, which is basically the same thing. This saves fish keepers from hurting their backs, and it also saves you a lot of time and money in the long run. So basically, you attach the Python water changer to a faucet, maybe your kitchen sink or a bathroom sink, depending where your closest faucet is to your aquarium. And then basically you siphon out the dirty water with all the poop and stuff, and it goes down your sink. And then when you're ready to refill, all you do is turn the knob, turn on the fresh water, and fresh tap water pours into your aquarium. And as that's happening, you can put aquarium water conditioner in your aquarium, and your fish will be good. So if you want to save back pain, then you should get a Python water changer or an Aqueon water changer, and it will save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Now, another thing that aquarium hobbyists should be thankful for is a freshwater RODI unit, which is great for species like discus, like Apistogrammas, and saltwater species, because the RODI unit will automatically take out the impurities in your tap water, and it will take out chlorine, and basically it will eliminate the need for aquarium water conditioner, but I still like to use aquarium water conditioner nonetheless. All right, coming in at number 6, kind of piggybacking off of what my friend Steve said, and that is captive bred fish species. I would say a good portion of the freshwater fish species in the aquarium hobby are captive bred. A majority of all tetras are captive bred, with the exception of maybe Semiprocelotus, blacktail procelotus, some silver dollar species, some Leporhinus. But all the community tetras are guaranteed to be captive bred. A lot of the community fish like barbs, gouramis, bala sharks, tinfoil barbs, those are all captive bred. A lot of cichlids are captive bred. Clown loaches are now captive bred. And on the saltwater side, there are captive bred clownfish, which save our oceans. There are captive bred yellow tangs. I think there's even captive bred flame angels, which is pretty cool. So captive bred fish do have a place in the aquarium hobby. It saves our rivers, our lakes, our oceans, and it keeps some of the exotic fish species there. So I do like captive bred fish. I like keeping both wild caught and captive bred fish. So I personally think it is important that we should be thankful for captive bred fish. All right, coming in at number 5, wild caught aquarium fish collected by fishermen. Project Piaba. How many of you guys have heard of Project Piaba? Well, the fishermen in South America collecting cardinal tetras, opisthogrammas, plecos, corridorus, and other interesting aquarium species are making a living by simply importing some of the aquarium hobby's most popular fish, which is why I think it is really important that we should be thankful that wild caught fish are still imported in the aquarium hobby. 99.5% of my fish right now, with the exception of my Oscar and one of my chocolate cichlids, and I'm pretty sure my Synodontis cats are captive bred also, but everything else in my aquarium is wild caught. And I like supporting the fishermen that go to South America and collect our fish species. It's pretty cool to see how these fish species interact in the wild. I like wild caught South American fish. I like wild caught African fish. I like wild caught saltwater fish. However, there is one downside for wild caught fish, and that is from Hawaii. It is becoming extremely hard to import wild caught fish from Hawaii, especially the yellow tang and the flame angel. And over the last year, their prices have skyrocketed, which caused me to leave the saltwater hobby last year. I went to purchase a yellow tang at my local fish store, and I saw the price tag of $300. Then I went to the next tank to get a flame angel, and I saw the price of $200, and I said, hell no, I'm not paying that for a fish. So I decided that I was going to sell my saltwater tank and just go back to freshwater, and that's what I did. Kind of an impulse decision, but the prices are still about the same even a year later, even with the pandemic slowing down. So it is hard for Hawaii to bring back fish into the aquarium hobby. So I think for the next couple of years, wild caught yellow tangs are probably going to cease to exist. And maybe we'll only have captive bred and captive bred flame angels as well. But on the freshwater side, it is a beautiful thing to have wild caught aquarium fish. Think about the wild caught discus. The red spotted Tifi green discus are very beautiful. The wild angelfish, the wild silver dollars, so wild severums. So a lot of wild caught fish in freshwater are beautiful. All right, coming in at number 4. And these are fish breeders, whether they are aquarium hobbyists who breed fish for fun or people who breed them for a living. They are beneficial to the aquarium hobby, and they do have a place in the aquarium hobby. However, there is a downside to fish breeders. A lot of them focus on species of fish that are already commonly available, and most fish stores will turn them down or pay pennies for them because they can get them from wholesale. But there are fish stores out there that will buy from local breeders. My fish store does it. The fish stores that I shopped at in Massachusetts do it, and they are happy to support local breeders, and I'm glad to see that. For me, as a monster fish keeper, it is very cool to see people breeding feeder guppies or fancy guppies, convicts, because if they have a hard time selling them, I have people that are willing to offer me convict fry to use as food, which is definitely better than feeder goldfish. But I don't feed live often, and I usually say no because I don't like doing that to baby fish. But every once in a while, I have a friend who breeds convicts. He asked me if I want some. I will do it as a treat, but none of the fish I have now or going in the future will benefit from eating live fish anyway, so I just turn them down. But for other monster fish keepers, it is a good idea to purchase some of these baby fish to use as live food if you have to use live food. Guppies are better than feeder goldfish. Baby convicts are better than feeder goldfish. But if you're going to feed live, stick with earthworms, ghost shrimp, things like that. But if you are a beginner getting into the aquarium hobby, you can use the breeders to your advantage by getting convicts if you want something aggressive, or live bearers if you want something more peaceful. All right, so I think the next two things I'm going to mention are going to be common sense and things that we should, as fish keepers, know that we need to be thankful for. Coming in at number 3, aquarium equipment. We can't have aquariums without a stand. We can't have tropical fish without an aquarium. But we can't have tropical fish also without filters of some sort and heaters to keep our water warm and tropical. So I'm thankful for each and every type of aquarium equipment, whether it be hang on the back filters, sponge filters, canister filters, sumps, and also every type of heater. I'm also thankful for battery operated air pumps, which are great this time of year with winter coming up. They'll save our fish in a bad storm. Um, Also, you got wave makers, you've got lights that help us see our fish. So aquarium equipment has a very important place in the aquarium hobby, and it's a very, very important thing to have in the aquarium hobby. The next thing that is very important that we should be thankful for is tropical fish food, whether it's pellets or flakes or frozen food. Tropical fish food helps keep our fish fed. I'm incredibly thankful for Hikari, which provides the best frozen food. You will not find any better frozen bloodworms, mysis shrimp, brine shrimp, plankton, or krill on the market, in my opinion. And no, they're not paying me to say that. That is just my opinion. I truly believe Hikari has the best frozen food. As far as the best pellets go, I like Omega 1. I like Northfin USA. I like New Life Spectrum. And all of those brands also have fantastic flakes for community fish and juvenile fish as well. And also, you can use human food to feed tropical fish. Raw market shrimp, raw tilapia, raw clams, other fresh seafood is great for carnivorous and omnivorous fish. And then for the herbivorous fish, like fox-faced rabbitfish, black-tailed procholotus, and silver dollars, you've got lettuce, you've got broccoli, you've got cucumber, and nori, which is great as well. So human food is also very beneficial to feed aquarium fish. All right. And last but not least, in my personal opinion, I know every fish keeper is going to agree with me on this, but every fish keeper is going to be thankful for this Friday and Black Friday sales. Whether it's at Petco or PetSmart or your local fish store, you're guaranteed to walk out with a massive bargain, and you're going to be getting a great deal on some sort of aquarium supply or livestock. My fish store is having a huge sale this Friday. My local Petco and PetSmart are having a huge sale this Friday, and that includes on aquariums and aquarium supplies. I know when I log on to Facebook this Friday, I'm going to see a lot of posts on the Facebook fish groups about some of the scores that Aquarium Hobbyists made. Aquariums at great prices, aquarium filters at great prices, and even fish at great prices. So I am actually going to be buying some stuff, I believe, on Black Friday. And for those of you who are working on Friday, don't worry. I think most of the sales are all weekend and even Monday, Cyber Monday, which is great as well. So this is the time of year where aquarium hobbyists can purchase brand new aquariums cheap and buy rare fish cheap as well. TangledUpInCichlids.com is having a Black Friday sale. And one of the reasons I support TangledUpInCichlids.com so much is that the owner, Kevin, is going to be my very first guest on January 3rd, 2022. And he's one of my first major guests to kick off the year and my first major guest that I've had in a long time. So I am very, very thankful for that. All right. This was a very fun show tonight. I had a blast. I hope you guys did as well. And don't forget, if you're watching a replay of this video, let me know in the comments what you're thankful for this Thanksgiving for the aquarium hobby. What are you so thankful to have in the aquarium hobby? Very, very fun show tonight. So before I leave you, I would like to wish every fish keeper out there a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a fantastic dinner with your family, and I hope your family enjoys your aquarium. I can't wait to display my aquarium to my family members that are coming over. I know the first fish they're going to like is the arowanas, but I know they're also going to like my male chocolate cichlids and some of my catfish. So enjoy Thanksgiving this Thursday, and I hope you score big on Black Friday as well. My next episode of Aqua Alex Live will be on Saturday, and it'll be another species profile, and I'll be talking about another favorite fish of mine, the red hook silver dollar, Mylius ruberipinus, which is a beautiful fish. All right. So as always, you can support the show. I have my Cash App, my Zelle, and my Patreon up on the screen, but that is totally optional. I've seen other YouTubers doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, so I figured I'd give it a shot. But what I do want to mention is I have a special show airing on Thanksgiving Day. This Thursday is Thanksgiving, so at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, I will be hosting my very first Thanksgiving bash. Come join me for a very fun time. I will give out turkey cooking tips. I will give out some recipes. I will discuss NFL football and much more. So join me right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, for all of that amazing fun on my inaugural Thanksgiving bash this Thursday. All right, fish keepers, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. And I will see you on the next episode of Aqua Alex Live. Please share this video on social media if you enjoyed it so that your friends can tune into this show. Happy Thanksgiving, fish keepers. And with that, I will see you on the next episode of Aqua Alex Live. Take on, enjoy the aquarium hobby, proudly show off those aquariums, and happy Thanksgiving. Aqua Alex Cardinale here, and I'm here to announce the Ultimate Aquarium Hobbyist giveaway. On Sunday, March 6, 2022, I will proudly celebrate my 8th year as a YouTuber. And to celebrate and say thank you to all the amazing aquarium hobbyists and tropical fish keepers who have supported my YouTube channel over the last 8 years. I am doing the Ultimate Aquarium Hobbyist giveaway. There are 3 amazing prizes. The first prize is a $100 gift certificate to Tangled Up in Cichlids. Tangled Up in Cichlids is home to many awesome South and Central American cichlids such as Oscars, Severums, Waru, Angelfish, Jack Dempsey's, Viajas, and much more. They also have catfish, plecos, cherrisons, and even African cichlids. The second prize is a $100 gift certificate to Aquatic Rarities, Inc., aka Malone's Monsters. Now, Bob at Malone's Monsters and Aquatic Rarities is a true aquarium hobbyist with a love for monster fish and tropical fish in general. You will find things like lungfish, Lipterus, arowanas, four-eyed anablips, and more cool oddball fish at Aquatic Rarities. And the last prize giveaway, and the third prize, is Little Egypt Aquarium Club gift certificate donated by Little Egypt Aquarium Club founder Jeremy Stellhorn. Now, on the Little Egypt Aquarium Club website, you will find aquarium supplies for sale, like Fluval FX6 canister filter, hang on the back filters, aquarium heaters, and some awesome tropical fish food. You will be able to use that gift certificate to purchase some amazing aquarium supplies. So, aquarium hobbyists, to enter this giveaway, it's really simple. All you need to do is film a video of your aquarium and your tropical fish. In the video, talk about your favorite tropical fish species. Then tell me about what new fish you want to get and what aquarium supplies you can use. So, since Tangled Up in Cichlids and Aquatic Rarities only supply freshwater fish, it is beneficial for freshwater hobbyists to enter. However, saltwater hobbyists are encouraged to enter as well. And if a saltwater hobbyist wins, they will win a gift card to either Live Aquaria or Blue Zoo Aquatics, provided that the winner is a saltwater hobbyist. So all you've got to do is film a video of your aquarium and your fish, and also talk about your favorite tropical fish species, talk about what new fish you want to get, and what aquarium supplies you can use. Email your video to alexgoyankeescardinale19@gmail.com by no later than March 1st, 2022. In your email, leave your name, your contact information in case you win, and of course, your video. Each video entry will be uploaded to my channel and in my giveaway playlist. The top 3 videos with the most views and likes will be the 3 winners, and they will be announced live on March 6, 2022 during my 8-year YouTube anniversary celebration live stream. Good luck, aquarium hobbyists. This contest is open to every aquarium hobbyist, whether freshwater or saltwater, and any aquarium hobbyist in the United States of America. So enter right now. Good luck, and I can't wait to see your videos. Remember the deadline to enter, March 1st. Thank you for watching this episode of Aqua Alex Live here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I hope you, the amazing tropical fish keepers, enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, if you enjoyed this video, to see some more awesome episodes of Aqua Alex Live. Tank on, fish keepers, and I'll see you on the next Aqua Alex Live. Hey, Alex Cardinale here. It's November, and that means it's Thanksgiving season and the start of holiday season. Thanksgiving is the time of year where we're all thankful for being alive, being healthy, and having a great family. Thanksgiving is a holiday where we get together with our family and have a delicious meal with turkey and all the fixings. For the first time ever on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, I will be hosting my inaugural Thanksgiving Day Bash. It will air live on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 25th, 2021, at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. I will give you turkey cooking tips. I'll also give you Thanksgiving cooking tips, and I'll have some other wonderful Thanksgiving themed topics. And I will also preview NFL on Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss Thanksgiving Day Bash live this Thanksgiving, November 25th, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, right here on the legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you on Thanksgiving Day.